Hi, this is Bethany, and this is my class tour of 2023-2024 school year. A lot of changes were made because we got a new painted wall, so I did move a lot of the furniture around. The language and the pencil area is still the same, but everything else, like the math and cultural, basically swapped sides, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Here's the classroom door where we also have their recycling and garbage. This is where their supplies are, so then it's community supplies. This is where their shoe bins will go, and then they'll hang up their backpacks and coats here. This is going to be used for their cubby and mailbox. Those are the books they read weekly, and then these will have their notebooks in them, and then that is where the mail will go to be put in the mail because we have new jobs. And one's a mail carrier, so they'll put away the people's mail. We'll see how that goes. And then we have the tap bell. And then more supplies. Their binders will go down there. And then we might have to put some up here. But there's the whiteboards and the clipboards, and then tape and a stapler. And then we get into our language area with the word study and the Wasika reading program that they do weekly. And then here we have the grammar, and then just storage of things and an incubator. Yeah, but the grammar has my symbolizing cards you can buy, or I also have the free 3-part cards. Oops, the free 3-part cards with all the grammar symbols. And then pink, blue, and green series. And then it kind of starts into fractions because this is a big fraction shelf. And then we'll get into the math here. So let's see, all the language, right? And I finally got to hide my file cabinet up behind the shelves because it was in a corner. And then these are my sister's magnets. She is an artist, and that had to do with her show. And then, oops, this is going to go, these are symbols. They're going to go on the symbolizing shelf. And then we have fractions. That is a bunch of like upper L fractions. And then when we come around here, these drawers for math are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and then like place value things. But then I have a little affirmation station here because then we have our little piece area here. And then we have writing right here, which is kind of like not with the language, but just around the corner, you know. So then writing, where I put my journal cards, you can also get for free. And then just like the movable alphabet and stuff if kids are still doing that, and with cursive. And then we have the math shelves and the cabinet with the beads. And then we have geometry. And then this is where the kids will get to choose to sit or work on a rug. So there's a lot of tables this year, which I'm glad for. And then we have a little computer station, or Chromebooks, and I got a timer for their 10 minutes of typing. Yeah, so that's this area. It's all in the middle. It's nice and open. I almost put it like the big table here and then the table there. We'll see how this works. I might switch it back because I like both of them both ways, but I just feel like if I'm sitting where I'm going to do presentations, I can see through the tables into the math area better if this is here, and then it'll be easier to see around this one for the language area if someone's choosing to work here. And then we have a geography area, and then there's our door to go outside, and then our library and the map. This is, they'll be able to sit here and read, although they can also sit here. There's a lot of nice spaces this year. It's much more open now with the because we got our wall painted and the classroom got a makeover a little bit, so it's just easier right now to have everything. I changed it up completely from last year. Maybe I'll do a comparison video, a before and after of like last year and this year. And then this is just my cart where I'll put papers out, and just has stuff, because then here I have more cultural things where zoology, botany, geography, more geography, history of the world, astronomy, things like that. And we also have the Spanish shelf. And then I just hit some toy things that we can use for the noun presentation behind there. And this area is going to be where the group is. And I got myself a chair, which I never really had before. I've always had my little seat chair, which I sit in to give presentations. But this is where we'll be. But I think I might use that more to like for reading groups and stuff, or I can sit there and observe if I have time, right? Because I say that as a laugh, because it's hard when you're just the only person, the only adult in the room with all these kids. It's like, I can't just sit and observe, you know, you're observing as you go for the most part. And then a new science shelf. And then of course we have the kitchen. And then this is where they eat snack and lunch.